live.
We're live?
Yep.
All right, I will, in the absence of our chair, who's been excused for the meeting, I will call the June 10th, 2026 Selectmen's meeting to order at 4:30 PM. Please stand and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America, and to the republic for which it stands,
one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. All right, under new business, approval of the Selectmen's meeting minutes for May 27th, 2026. I'll make a motion to approve as presented.
I will second it.
Is there any errors, omissions, or discussion? Hearing none, I'll call it to a vote. All in favor of approval, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Approval of the June 10th, 2026 consent file. Review and sign manifests in the amount of $6,388.85 and $6,303.99. This includes an accounts payable and payroll manifest for June 2nd, 2026 and June 9th, 2026. I move to approve the consent file.
I'll second it.
The discussion, errors or omissions? Hearing none, I'll call it to a vote. All in favor of approving the consent file as presented, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. All right, next item under new business is review and sign the MS 535 form. I'd make it a motion to approve the signing of the MS 535 form for
I
DRA.
reviewed it and I will second that.
Okay. Any other issues with that?
No, that gets prepared by the auditor.
Yeah.
It looked good to me, just needed
And
approval and
those were all
signature.
numbers for 2025?
Yes.
Yeah, okay. No other discussion? All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed? The ayes have it. Next item on the new business is Town Administrator's Report.
So not a lot tonight. I just had the review, discuss, and vote on the charitable exemption request from Mount Washington Valley Habitat for Humanity. I put C, the recommendations from the assessor. I also spoke with Denise Roy of DRA, and she was in favor. She said they can only get it while they are in the building process. As soon as the building process is done and the new owners have it, they take ownership, and Habitat is done with that portion, so it would go back to the homeowner taxpayer. So this is when they're really doing their thing, and she recommended approval, if you guys.
Yeah, well, those are the questions I had
Okay.
primarily.
Does it, I guess my question would be, does it go back to the owner at the next renewal, or is it?
So they're only good for a year.
Right. I think the minute the transfer, the deed and whatnot
So it'd be
happens,
prorated or whatever?
I would think so.
I would think so,
Yeah.
too.
No, I think it's a good thing.
I will make a motion to approve the charitable exemption request from Habitat for Humanity.
And I'll second that.
Is there any further discussion or questions? Hearing none, I will call it to a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. opposed? The ayes have it.
That's really all I had for tonight.
All right, next item, there's no appointments. Old business. Looking down that list. The item for the generator repair, I brought in my keys for my generator, where Jim and I will go out there after the meeting and see if they fit and take a look at what's happening out there.
Okay.
The conference room, I met with Dave Discoulias and Kevin Elliott yesterday. Went over it again to make sure everybody understood what was happening. We've marked some stuff on the wall where a door is going to go in and where the wall's going to go and what we need for electrical, that sort of thing with lights and outlets and that sort. The one question that came up that we didn't think of because we didn't go out in the hallway to look was there is a fire switch on the wall down below where the door is going to be, as well as something up higher on the wall. And I was going to say, they wanted to know whether the wiring for that is in the wall or does it come down from the attic. Could you call Pope? Because I believe they put the original in. Because that's all the original stuff, if I'm not mistaken.
Okay.
And just see if they have any record of where the wiring is. Is it in the wall itself, or does it come down from above?
Okay.
And that's a question. I'm sure when we cut into the wall for the door, we're probably going to see it, but I'd rather know ahead of time if they've got notes or something.
Sure. No problem.
And if not, if it's in the wall, we're going to have someone come down and disconnect it
Move it,
and move it around.
run it, okay.
And they, Kevin Elliott, the contractor, is going to start this next week. I don't know what day yet, but they're going to start it next week. I'll make the necessary arrangements. I know Alyssa is off Monday,
Yep.
so if he wants to start Monday, I guess I'll come down and camp out.
All right.
And then we're gonna have to make arrangements with Sandy to get into her office and whatnot, and take out that door. And then we're gonna have to secure it with the other door. And I just hope there's a key to that, or at least locks from the inside so that we can get into it, because we have to keep it secure.
I think that's Sandy, because her door shut. Do you want me to take a peek real quick?
Is our door to the selectman's office open?
No, it's shut.
Okay, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay.
That's the situation on the conference room. I looked into those rolling carts for the monitor stand, because the planning board uses that a lot. I've made some copies of costs and what's available. In addition to that, there's gotta be at least another 200 possible.
Yeah.
Those are the ones that I picked out that had the right specs. I'd like to get a bigger one than we need, so if we have to get a bigger monitor at some point, because this one here isn't big enough, or it breaks down, or whatever. It was a budget monitor when we originally bought it.
Yep.
I know that. And that will determine, what which particular model we'd be looking for. We don't have to decide on that tonight.
Yep.
That's it. Probably leave this for, did Kelly see this?
Yes,
I
he
think
did.
I sent the PDF files for these to both of you,
Yeah.
a blank copy. So,
Yeah, I like the one you recommended, yes.
yeah.
I'm all for it.
And then the other one that, I think it's the next page. 159. This is another one by the same company, only it's smaller.
Yeah,
But I think we should go to the bigger
yep,
Makes sense.
and more weight
Yeah.
capacity.
yep.
Because there was talk about, there's a whiteboard in the planning board
Yeah.
on there. We could mount that on the backside, so if
Yep.
they ever wanted to use it,
Perfect.
we could.
I like it.
All right, and that's all I had on those. Stay tuned. Other business, board reports, planning board?
Planning board met Monday night. We had just what do you call it, a minor subdivision. It's up off High Street. It's pretty boilerplate, pretty straightforward.
Yeah.
Over 2 acres, plenty of frontage. So that went through with no problems. And we're still just working on zoning, ordinances, and wording.
Could you get a hold of Sean and see what he wants to do? We need to move, 2 or 3 filing cabinets
Yep.
in the old meeting room, as well as that table that has the printer on it. What does he want to do with that printer?
Yep.
And see if we can do something with that before
Yep.
next week.
Yep.
At least move it to the other end of the room.
Yeah.
It'll be out of the way there.
Yep.
Um,
Yeah, I can help move the stuff out of to the other side and then figure out where it's gonna be. I would assume the printer could come out here with our electronic table here,
Yep.
and with our new cart and monitor and everything, set it all up. But yeah, I'll get with Sean and make sure he's on board.
All right. The window that we're taking out and boarding in, he asked what we want to do with the window. I suggested that if it's the same size as the other window, we ought to at least keep the mechanism, the
Yeah.
windows themselves in case we,
Yep.
and the screen and
Yeah.
whatnot.
Makes sense.
I mean, I don't think we have to keep the,
Right. If it's an odd one-off thing, then
yeah,
We don't
it
need it,
doesn't
yeah.
matter. I'll measure that out. All right. Conservation Commission, anything?
They did have a meeting Tuesday, I believe, and that's all I know.
Solid waste, nothing's happening with that. Like I said prior to it, we may have one more meeting this year, type of thing. I was gonna give Jason over at that water precinct a call and see how they're doing on PFAS, just to both update the district board as well as us as well. Because they must be along in that process, I would think. And then the chapel committee, anything?
trying to think when the last time.
I don't think they've met since our last
They've met a lot.
meeting.
Yeah, no, we just, I sent out an email to Melissa to distribute. There's a webinar on minutes for meetings coming up, I think next week.
Yeah, I signed up for it. You signed up
Yeah.
for
That's
it.
one, yeah.
Yeah.
that's one, yeah.
Maybe have someone from the chapel committee sign up.
Yeah, I can forward her.
And the other
email.
committees, I mean, I don't know if Sean, I don't know who gets those notices. I mean, I know I still get them because I was a
Yeah.
director for them.
I got it because I'm a member of
Yeah.
NHMA, so whoever's NHMA should be getting it.
Yeah.
So that means
Sean will get
Sean would get
it,
it.
Sandy.
But Chapel Committee probably wouldn't get it
No.
unless maybe Molly, I don't know if she's in it or not.
Amalia actually is, she does have a profile,
Yeah,
yes.
well, she probably gets it, but,
Yeah.
um,
I believe it's Lillian that
yeah,
does the
maybe,
minutes though.
maybe mention to Lillian, I think
Okay.
that she should, become a member of that.
Okay, yeah, I can get her set up with that. It won't be till Tuesday,
I could see
but
her maybe getting more involved in town stuff.
Yeah, no, I mean,
Help her along with that.
Sure.
the only thing signing up for stuff, okay, people gotta make sure they understand that if there's a monetary cost to go to one of their seminars,
Yep,
that's gotta be approved here
yep.
Right.
ahead of time.
A lot of the webinars are free because we're a member.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Other business, review and discuss damage to Moat View Road. You've seen
Yeah, so,
all the pictures
yeah,
and
Curtis
whatnot?
mentioned it Monday night at the planning board meeting, and he gave me this package today. So I brought it and looked at it, and it's significant damage.
Oh, yeah. And we just did a lot of road work to that in the last couple of years.
Yeah, and obviously, we as a town should not have to front that expense, so.
Nope.
The other thing we found is when we looked at Google Maps and went to Street View, the same company is making a turn in that same spot back in July of 2025, and it's actually on Google Maps Street View.
Hilarious that Google Maps happened to be driving by at that very
It
moment.
is really weird, but it shows the pattern of this company
Absolutely.
having used this road, and they're lucky that, I mean, they were close to damaging mailboxes. They've gone through some people's driveways. And,
What are they doing up there?
the only thing we can think is that for some reason, whatever mapping system this company uses thinks that you can go up Moatview Drive and maybe come down Bald Hill and get to Suite 16 instead of following 112 out. That's the only thing we can think of. Why else would it be the town?
But you said it is posted and everything, right?
Yeah, we have a sign, dead end, no turnaround.
But once they get
Right,
that far,
entrance.
is it too late?
It's right at the entrance.
Okay.
So
When did this happen?
I don't have the date, specific date. We're waiting for the police report.
Police
It's
report.
supposed to be coming today. I just haven't gotten it yet.
Okay.
I still don't have it, but, that will be coming, and I'll get it to Elisa as soon as I get my hands on it. And I gave you the contact number that I came
Yeah.
up with for the company. I tried to do some of that legwork.
Now, my question is, should we put this in the hands of town attorney, or should we wait to hear from the company? Has the company been notified by the town?
Not yet.
No, Curtis thought that it should be through the select board and Elisa. So, I think we need to write them a letter signed by the select board, requesting,
I would make a motion
Restitution.
that we direct the town administrator to formulate a letter to this particular company, and let them know and send an invoice. It's probably gonna come from their insurance company if they've got an insurance company.
however they want to handle it.
Yep. Do we have an address for the company and everything?
I've got the contact information
Yeah.
there. I found them on the internet. Is their address there, or is it just one of
There is an address.
Yeah, address and no contact.
Well, let's start with a letter to them and an invoice, and I would put a determination date in the letter. We need to hear from you by a reasonable
And
month.
should we send that as a certified letter? So
And I
it's-
think we
yeah.
should send it as a certified letter.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, do you want to wait until the next meeting, or do you want me to do this like on
Let's do it.
Tuesday?
Let's do it. That's why I'm making a motion session.
Okay.
And out of session, I'd like the select board to come in and sign that and get it
Okay.
off to them right away.
All right.
And put like a 2-week, please notify us.
By such and
By
such a
such and
date.
such a date. Yeah, I mean,
Okay.
these
And,
type of things, some people tend to just let them slide.
I'm sure. When I send it, do you want me to include everything that's in here, the pictures, the police report,
Yep.
okay.
Yep.
And should we put something like, if we don't hear back from
Well,
you,
it'll be turned over to
it
them.
will be turned over?
I don't know if I'd threaten them with
Yeah.
that right
Well,
away.
no,
Let's do the initial, we're expecting you to pay the damages.
Okay.
For the repairs to the road that your truck has
Okay.
caused on Moatview. We'd like this taken care of
Okay.
expediently, or something to that effect.
I will forward you all these images.
Okay.
So you have them in digital format.
Perfect. All right, do you want to second that?
I'd second that, yes.
Yeah, no, let's just notify them that we know what happened.
Okay.
There is a police report. I tried to.
And there's a history.
There's a history.
Well, you don't have to get into that right now.
Okay.
That'd be something I turn over to the attorney if it
Okay.
has to go that far. I mean, they may turn this over to their insurance company.
Right.
And we, put the last statement, we expect to hear from you, by such and such a date, either from you or your insurance company.
Okay.
That this matter is gonna be addressed and taken care of.
All right.
Anything else on this?
Oh, we get a vote on it.
All right, no further discussion? I'll call it to a vote. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye, opposed? The ayes have it. All right, next is correspondence. We got an email from Jim Gillis, Government and Education Representative from Fidium Fiber. I would suggest that we ask the town administrator to contact Jim Gillis and set up a date at a future selectmen's meeting to come in and talk to us.
Yep.
I mean, I think we need to give him the courtesy
Yeah,
of
yeah.
responding to that.
Sure. Yeah, he's very nice. I've
I
talked
mean,
to him on the
we
phone.
have 2 cable telephone, internet providers in town. One is Spectrum,
Mhm.
which is Charter Communications, and Fidium.
Yeah.
Yep.
I think. Any public comment?
Nope.
All right. I have nothing else. Do you have anything, Jim?
I do not. I'm good.
Anything else from you?
I am good.
Melissa?
Thank you.
All right. Our next meeting will be June 24th, 2026 at 4:30 PM. And I will declare this meeting adjourned at
4:53.
4:53. Looking at our new clock.